It's amazing that I'm the most healthy guy in my family, and I'm on my third pacemaker. I had 3 heart surgeries. I had a hemorrhoidectomy, and I'm the most healthy guy in my family. I have to scream to the people in my family that eat decent so that they don't die on us. It just gets to be too much, you know? I'm sick of it. Like, let's just say what it is. People are lazy and they're afraid of the unknown, even if it's better for them. They'd rather wallow in the pain, in the medication, in the shit food and the processed stuff because it's comfortable. Meanwhile, they get up in the morning, they can't even shit. You don't even have a body that works. And then you're going to go to the hospital. Oh, I'm constipated. I don't know what it is. Yeah, you do. You're not eating right. You're not drinking water, and you're treating your body like a circus and like a dumpster. I'm speaking to the people who I just had enough. And you want some answers? I'll give you some answers. How do I know I have answers? I know it's bullshit. I have the gift of discernment, and I know I see others that have the same gift. You don't have to be in the dark. You can join other people that see the same shit. Everything in your life, in my life, in this life, is a lie to control the mass population. Religion, sports, our jobs, paying taxes, every little social circle is all handcrafted. Nothing. When I was younger, I used to think things just happened organically. I'm talking modern history. Nothing matches. We have palaces that we couldn't even dream of. And the reason why we don't build them anymore is because we just don't feel like it, not because we can't. We can't. We can't economically and we can't physically, mathematically, architecturally. No offense to any of the great designers out there, but you know you can't. And it's okay. You should have been passed down those architectural methods from our forefathers. Instead, they're probably sitting in the Vatican basement with everything else. All the other secrets. Everyone on this earth is special. The fact that you even get to this realm called Earth is special. But they want to tell you, they don't want to tell you that. They want you to think that you're just here and you're lucky to be here. And you should be thankful for your shit job and thankful for your, oh, we gave you a $1,400 bonus for tax. All these little piddly things they throw you. It's garbage, man. You get excited over the dumbest shit. Meanwhile, they're laughing, eating caviar and on their yachts and all this other shit, which I'm not saying that's living life. They don't know how to live life either. It's so funny. It's like the poor people know how to actually live and enjoy the finest things in life, but the people who claim to enjoy the finest things in life, they're completely blind shitheads and it's all just money, money, money. And everyone else is a serf because they're dumb. And we're smarter. That's why we're the billionaires. Even if most of them were born into it, never done a thing in their damn life. They flip it so that they can live with themselves. Think about it. It's a status thing. Very few guys, I'm calling bullshit on the Rolexes. You like the Rolex because Jordan wears them and Flair wears them and this guy wears them. And then you can show your buddy at the country club. Oh, this, yeah. Oh, yeah, I picked it up for 11 grand. Guys will spend an hour talking about watches and they won't even talk about their family, something great that happened or some experience that they can share, some kind of good, interesting story. Instead, it's this, oh, what are you drinking? Oh shit, man! Where'd you get that Rowie, man? It's fucking baller. You guys are all fakes. You know, you see it. All these people out there are fakes. And I'm not speaking to you listening to this video, but I'm venting. And all these people are full of shit. They don't even know who they are. Most of these people out there don't even know who they are. They're going to tell me that I'm a bum and look at your Rambus shit, and they're going to start picking at me because they know I'm right. And the only way, instead of being a man and saying, you know what, you're right, I've been living in this facade for decades since I was a teenager. I always felt wrong. I hate sports. I don't like football, but my uncle likes it. My dad played football. My brother were in all these fantasy leagues. I don't want to do any of it. I guarantee you there's people out there that feel that way. And you need to break out. The only way you're going to get through this whole friggin' maze without losing your shit, it's not from watching terrible NBA basketball. It's not from listening to terrible music like everything. Anything on that radio, anything on that Spotify top 10 is garbage. Garbage. And you know it. There's no even outlet anymore. So you have to make your own outlet. You have to be able to see what's being pulled on you and realize that it's bullshit and that it's always been bullshit. And then you can see through a clearer lens. You can actually, instead of huddled under the covers and hoping for some president to come and make your life better, or some relief package, or yeah, once the illegals go back, then we could have a nice country again. Get the fuck out of here. We never had a nice country. We had the ideal of a nice country, and there was a time when we used to actually get compensated enough so most of us would shut the fuck up. You know, dad's making 70 grand in 1984. Mom's at home. Things are beautiful. When things are beautiful, people don't say shit. Even if you see things, you look the other way because you're getting something for it. But now, when you got nothing, when you're getting nothing back, when everything you're paying for is tripled, quadrupled, it's meant for you to fail. Think of all the billionaires, think of all the multimillionaires that could really make a difference, that could really help out poor, struggling people. I know, I sound like a sap, I know. But why do I sound like a sap? Because of capitalism. They want you to pound down on anyone that's below you, even your friends. We all do it. You wear the Jordans and this and that because you want them to think you got money. I think it's best to appreciate the things that you can't buy in life. And everyone's got, you know, I'm not saying I love Jordans, okay? I love nice things. I love nice guitars. But I'm not throwing them in people's face to say, look at me. Oh, yeah, I got that's stuff that's meant for you to enjoy, you know? And there's a way to handle yourself, there's a way to carry yourself. And we've gotten so far, they programmed even the adults to act like shithead 13-year-olds in high school. Whether it's with the cars, or I got a bigger house now, or I got the in-ground pool. Listen, you enjoy those things. There's a way to enjoy those things. But when you're always cutting people off in conversations, telling them the next great thing you got, and half the time, I bet you even 90% of the time, it's a bunch of bullshit, or you extended your credit to get this thing just to show off, and now you're even in a bigger hole. We always think, oh, I'll make it up. I'll win this bet. I'll win this parlay. I'll get this job. I don't know what the fuck I'm going nuts here. It's time to grow up, look around, and realize what is going on, because the adults in this world see it. We do. You guys are staring at orbs in the sky that we made. Our United States government made. There's no aliens. We're the aliens. The elite and the people who control are the aliens. They're advanced humans. There's no aliens. I used to think there was. We would have seen something besides these sketchy bullshit. Oh, but gee, they got the craft. That's our craft. Look into old world civilization. Watch Lucian Aurelian. I'm going to spell that for you. I just started learning how to pronounce that one. Or My Lunch Break. Watch My Lunch Break. Go there right after this. And you judge for yourself. It's up to you to gather the information and make your own assessment, not to just run away and say, "What's this? Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, I'm not reading that. I'm not watching that." Well, you're missing out. And the rest of us are laughing at you, and actually making something of ourselves. It's amazing that I'm the most healthy guy in my family, and I'm on my third pacemaker. I had 3 heart surgeries. I had a hemorrhoidectomy, and I'm the most healthy guy in my family. I have to scream to the people in my family that eat decent so that they don't die on us. It just gets to be too much, you know? I'm sick of it. Like, let's just say what it is. People are lazy and they're afraid of the unknown, even if it's better for them. They'd rather wallow in the pain, in the medication, in the shit food, and the processed stuff because it's comfortable. Meanwhile, they get up in the morning, they can't even shit. You don't even have a body that works. And then you're going to go to the hospital. Oh, I'm constipated. I don't know what it is. Yeah, you do. You're not eating right. You're not drinking water. And you're treating your body like a circus and like a dumpster. And no one wants to try anything for more than a day or two. Nah, that don't work for me. Okay. It's so funny. It took time for you to get fat and out of shape. It's going to take time for you to get out of shape, but always the path of least resistance. People are going to look at me and say, oh, well, you're lucky with your metabolism. You're lucky you didn't have to take any antidepressants. Your depression must not have been that bad. Fuck you. That's what I say. Bullshit. I had some tough, tough nights and some tough, tough years. And I had the bottle of prescription and other things in my hands too. But I knew that there was a greater something inside of me that I knew that I can overcome it, because I can retrain my brain and I can overcome it. And guess what? It wasn't easy, but I did. And I watched other people on this very platform that helped me get there. I used to think it was full of shit too. But once you start to try and give it time, give meditation time, give a good diet some time, And don't beat yourself up and throw it, don't throw in the towel just because you had a bad day or you tripped up a few days in. Just get back on it. Get back on the diet. Get back in the hobby. You have to start living for yourself because this world is there to just take tax money from you. They're there to make you poor. Try to figure out a way to overcome it. There's always going to be some strife. There's always going to be some nonsense to deal with, even if you have tons of money. But at least if you have the resources to not be struggling, to not be living in fear, that's what I'm trying to do. I realize there's not a job out there that I could take that's going to give me security unless I make it myself, unless I make maybe a community here where we can help each other. Have another channel where there's guitar, how to learn quick and not this bullshit, all these scales, this and that. Everything is so overcomplicated. And it all has one thing in common. The common thread why people don't play guitar as great as they want, or they're not as thin as they want to be, or they're not as well read, or whatever, it's time. Nobody wants to spend time. They'll spend 10 minutes on the guitar a night and say, oh, I can't get it. And they're goal driven. If they don't get the results right away, they give up instead of enjoying the moment, enjoying the process. When you start enjoying moments and processes and you realize that time is just waves that run through us, just relax, man. You don't got to be Eddie Van Halen. You don't got to be, you have to be some fitness guru that has the best body. Just enjoy the process and enjoy the improvements. And you look up one day, but you got to have something to live for because right now they want us to make sure there's nothing to live for except for American Idol and Sunday football for 6 months. And it's a joke. It's a joke just to control us and steer us. Even religion. You don't need to go to that stupid church. God told me you don't have to. And if you sit quiet and practice meditation, God will tell you to yourself that you need to go to church. He's always there. He's always in here. He, it, the God force. I don't even want to say he. God is always with you. That's a God force. And when you can tap into that, that's what they don't want you to know. That you are just as special as me, just as special. That's what Jesus came to tell us, is that we all have the power. You have the same tools as Michael Jordan. You have the same tools as Michael Jackson. You have the same tools as Eddie Van Halen. You have the same tools as Jimi Hendrix. You have the same tools as Kurt Rambis. It's the truth. It's however you want to use it. And that's the beauty of life. There's no two pictures the same. There's no two flowers the same. You're one of those flowers. You're one of those pictures. So start thinking in those terms and watch. The depression will start to melt away. You'll start to laugh. You'll start to look at life like I've been. Lighter, and you realize that, man, now I see. All right. Hope I gave you something to think about. I'll see you next time.